only the best of the internet works. Hey, it's Jess the Ska Kid and the Knights of the Round Table.
Kiff, the internet told me 2 points.
Just beer guy.
That's me. So, tonight we have for you a sneak peek of what you can expect Thursday evening. Thursday night we will have Noah Green with us, just him doing his acoustic stuff. He is also a member in another band called Villainy of Thieves, so I'm not sure if he will work in any acoustics of that. But we've been trying for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes almost, to get the internet to work because it said Bandcamp was offline. I finally got it up, so we're going to play this song that he sent us, Getting Worse, off of Two Between Lakes. Getting Worse, Noah Green.
I'm going to try it again, but I might be able to live with that one. Creeping chill crawls up my spine, a contagion expresses curse. At a time I got collapsed over purple movement dirt. In my youthful naivety, it was fun and games at first, but it was never getting better. It was only getting worse, getting worse. All these laughing faces that flash before my face convey the labyrinth, became the maze that I had to stay. I took the trailing thread, but it was only cut and frayed, as every single second draws me closer to my grave. This existence with no purpose is not a crying shame, when every single song is my attempt to maintain a semblance of sanity before the passing of the verse. But it's never turning better, it's only getting worse, getting worse. 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 Now I sink deeper into anxiety. The itch becomes a want and the scratch became a need. In the end, all they portend is these events emerge. Our lives is never getting better. It's only getting worse, getting worse. It's only getting worse, getting worse. It's only getting worse, getting worse. It's only getting worse, getting worse.
That was Noah Green, Getting Worse. Happy little jingle for you this evening. From Two Between Lakes, which you can find on Bandcamp. He's also in another band, Villainy of Thieves. So yes, you can check both of them out on the interwebs. But Noah will be here on Thursday night joining us. Mike's gonna read.
I am.
Mike's gonna read for us. And other exciting upcoming news, we're gonna make a commercial. Jess the Ska Kid makes a commercial because we're going to have this commercial played and aired at the LA Punk Film Festival and at Punk Rock Bowling. Woohoo! That'll be fun. And then, in vogue, also Friday night at the Port, you can catch Kiff with his art.
The
Why did
internet
they
told him to
artistic?
do so.
Also, come to support other local art too.
Oh, that's not me, huh?
It's on his day! On his day! One beer guy!
Yeah. Alrighty. You might want one of these too. This may take a while. April 16th, happy birthday to Ray Ventura, the band leader, 1908. Boyce Brown, alto sax, 1910. Henry Mancini, 1924. Rudy Pampili, saxophonist with Bill Haley and his Comets, 1924. Roy Hamilton, 1929. Herbie Mann on the flute, 1930. Walt Dickerson from Vibes, 1931. Bobby Vinton, 1935. Dusty Springfield, 1939. Jerry Rafferty, 1947. Damn, I didn't know he was that old. John Bentley, bass player from Squeeze, 1951. I like how they're doing this now. This is much better. Peter Garrett from Midnight Oil, 1953. Paul Buchanan from The Blue Nile, 1956. Stephen Singleton from ABC, 1959. Jimmy Osmond, 1963. Nick Berry, 1963. Dave Priner, a vocals guitar from Soul Asylum, 1964. Shane Cook, bass player from Spiritualized, 1969. And Gabriel, 1970. Oh, and Selena, 1970. Chart news, 1969, Desmond Decker and the Aces at number 1 on the UK singles charts with The Israelites. 1977, David Soul at number 1 on the US singles charts with Don't Give Up on Us. 1983, Bonnie Taylor at number 1 on the UK charts with Faster Than the Speed of Night. 1994, Prince at number 1 on the UK charts with The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. Blue Nile, 19... Yeah, like I said.
I didn't even click that.
2006, The Streets at number 1 on the UK album charts with The Hardest Way to Make an Easy Living. I think we know about that one. 2011, Katy Perry featuring Kanye West at number 1 on the US charts with E.T. Yeah.
That's a hard side.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. Yeah, drink time.
Go on.
Gig news, 1955, Elvis Presley with Scotty Moore and Bill Black performed at the Jamboree at the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas. I fucking hate that word. 1972, the Electric Light Orchestra, ELO.
Wow, that was creepy.
made their debut at the Fox and Greyhound in Croydon, London. 1972, Pink Floyd appeared at the Township Auditorium in Columbia, South Carolina. 1973, David Bowie appeared at the Kobe, I can't say it. It's in Japan. Kobe. Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. It's in Japan. 1976, Aerosmith played at the Kiel Auditorium in St. Louis.
Just give it some Reese's Pieces.
Nah. 1985, U2 played at the Centrum in Worcester, Massachusetts. 1986, Big Audio Dynamite played Tiffany's Newcastle. 1993, Paul McCartney headlined a concert at the Hollywood Bowl to celebrate Earth Day along with Ringo Starr, Don Henley, and Steve Miller. And in 1998, Janet Jackson played at the Ahoy in Rotterdam, Netherlands. And we didn't end it with a death today.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't getting worse there.
It wasn't. No deaths.
Other exciting things or things to touch upon. First, big shout out to Burbrick's House, I think is how you pronounce it. This guy posts every Merch Monday a new band or bands that he's collected merch from shows he has gone to. So just a reminder, free promotion. You can't get better than that. You take a picture of some merch, yours or somebody else's, write a little brief blip about it. Make sure to put a link as to where people can find that band, business, etc., artist, whatever you want it to be, and then finish your post with hashtag Merch Monday. We then take that picture and that thing that you've posted and we circulate it on all of our social media. Yay! And so it does pretty well and it's free promotion for you. Second, we have merch. We got cool stickers. Earn your blue ribbon. Get a Jess the Ska Kid blue ribbon. Woohoo! So you can check out our shop section. I always do that. Shop section. It's just water. Oh my God, them lemons be like.
Stop to stop.
Anyways,
Stop to shop.
Also, so we've gotten rid of the Friday show just because of the way life has been. However, if you send me like a link to your Bandcamp or your Spotify, etc., we're also sharing those on the page now because I have figured out how to do that. So it would be a direct like, hey, check out these people, and they can directly check it out. So thus, again, expanding that metadata that you want people to do for you as well. If you have events, feel free to post them on our page. Send us information. We'll circulate those too. Please note, however, because it happened the other day, if you are posting, hey, looking for bands, and I share it, and one of my people contacts you and then find out it's a pay-to-play, we will no longer promote you. So, we're morally opposed.
Is that how that turned out?
Yeah. So, we're morally opposed to pay-to-play.
Say no to the broad stop.
Just as you wouldn't make a carpenter pay you to build your house, bands should not have to pay to play anywhere. And if you want to take back the music industry and lead a revolution, which is what fucking music was supposed to be anyway, stop doing these things. Don't let people abuse or rape you and say it's about publicity or about the venue or getting seen or any of that. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're playing in a little bar and they're just trying to make money to really have that space. But if a promoter knows what they're doing, they've partnered successfully with said business and usually either charge a door fee or they've run a little bit of some sort of other thing to gain money, to have money to pay you already. So be better promoters, be better people, work better together, and if those things happen and I find out about them, we won't share your stuff. So there's that.
Also, seeing as we had a little technical difficulty tonight trying to find somebody's music, if you could try and get your music on more than one platform so it's easier accessible and easier to find from somebody who is trying to look for it.
Let us know if you need help, because we'll let you know how to do that as well.
There's also a YouTube
Also make CDs.
tutorial
Yes.
on how to do most of
Physical copies of things doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. They're not a dead medium, and lots of radio stations won't play your stuff if it's not
that.
digital.
Hard copy, yeah.
So make sure that you're doing those things. You can pick up really cheap little CDs, burn yourself something, or at least keep those formatted things to send as a Dropbox or something like that. So there's at least another way in case the internet says fuck you. You can say, I don't like being told no, and do it a different way. What else was it? Oh, and another aside, but an important note, because it's come up fairly regularly now, we are non-genre specific. Non-genre specific, which means that we will play everybody's stuff. It's not just a ska show.
That's your name.
Right, that's my name. I'm just the ska kid. Why do you do that? Because it's thought-provoking and you asked why. And now we can engage in critical thought analysis and formulate your own conceptualized idea of what this is. But this is really a philosophical and revolutionary movement show for all those who really want to know what it's all about. And if you want more information, feel free to shoot me a message and I will send you a very long thing back that explains everything.
Or check out every soapbox on fucking YouTube.
Yay!
There's plenty of them.
If anybody wants to make us a soapbox, I will stand on one. Not just metaphorically. So, catch us Thursday night with Noah Green. Check us out Friday at the Port for Kiff's art. His art will also be displayed in Elevated Apothecary, which is a new Racine business that asked him for his art. So he will have his stuff displayed in downtown Racine.
What is it called? That's a mouthful.
Elevated
Apothecary. Yay.
Yes.
Yes, so before there were actual pharmacists run by the FDA, it was, here's your root and your herb and Epicac, and people lived and they went on just fine. You could also get cocaine and other things too. So there are uses for these plants we've now made illegal. Yay. Legalize everything. Hug each other and you won't have to abuse other substances. So with that, and next week we will have a 2-4 for you. We have a band coming from on tour. Houston and the Dirty Rats will be stopping by to play a set and do an interview on Tuesday. And Thursday we have a Chicago band, For It All. So stay tuned. Keep enjoying the world of music. Love one another. Stop bitching on Facebook. Stop being overly sensitive. If I hurt your feelings, I'll hug you and give you tissues, but probably tell you to man the fuck up. And drink your whiskey, because that's a woman drink. Look, I threw all the gender in there. And go on into this dark night. We have a commercial to make, which you can catch at LA Punk Film Fest and at Punk Rock Bowling later on in May. Okay?
Thoughts and prayers out to the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Thanks.
Likes makes cures. Bye.